Don't forget, press record, Pete.
Yeah. It's recording.
Excellent.
Just make sure. Yep. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to this webinar. Obviously, it's a presentation of Onpassive and co-founders. What I suggest you do is watch the webinar, and Redfern is going to go through all the details and give you the information. You're not going to be able to take it all in one go. So what I suggest you do after you watch the webinar and you want to know more about Onpassive and co-founders, what I suggest is you go back to the person who invited you to have a look at this fantastic business idea of Ashmafara, and obviously they will give you more information. So I'm not going to hang around too much. Obviously, Red's going to go through all the details, and I'm just going to go through the slides with Red. And at the end, we'll have a questions and answers. And if we've got some of our great leaders here who would like to speak up at the end and give us their obviously their views and how they saw the and why they're involved, that would be great. So I'll pass it over to you, Red, and we'll get going.
Thanks very much, Pete. Lovely intro, and welcome everybody. If you're new here, just watch what we're the slides that we're going to show, and hopefully you'll be able to take a lot of it in as we're going on. So thank you very much for joining us. This is an amazing opportunity. Well, we certainly think it is as well. It is going to be available to absolutely everybody. There is no qualifications whatsoever to be part of Onpassive. And hopefully by the end of this presentation, you will see why we feel that is a fantastic opportunity for absolutely everyone. So let's just go through what we're going to be looking at today. This is what you're going to be learning here in this webinar, what Onpassive is, who the person behind it is, what the Onpassive products are and the services that are involved within it, why our products are needed within the online space at the moment, the current opportunity that's available within that online space, what are the benefits of being part of Onpassive, and especially which this presentation is all about, is why is the founders opportunity going to be so good for you within the online space. So what exactly is Onpassive? Okay, so Onpassive is a very real business. It is a bricks and mortar asset business. It is an artificial intelligence. It's an artificial intelligence backed internet technology company. They have now 3 offices. They've got one in Florida in the United States. They've got one in Bangalore in India that has around about 200 people staff at the moment. And they're just opening a new office in a place called High-Tech City in Hyderabad in India, and they're looking to employ up to 1,000 people. You can see on the slide here the inside of the new offices and the city itself, what it's going to look like. Well, it looks like that already, but this is what it looks like. And High-Tech City is the new Silicon Valley of India, and Onpassive want to base themselves there because really that is where they feel the new Silicon Valley is going to be within the world. So that's why they have got an office there at the moment. So this is an online marketing business for any solution. Okay, so the person behind this is a guy called Ashmafara. Okay, he is a family man with wife and kids. He's been in the online business now for around about 20 years or so. He's a master of internet information technology and e-commerce. He's been around Silicon Valley for around about 20 years. Okay, he's made an awful lot of money in his own right working for some of the top companies in Silicon Valley, but the one thing that was missing as far as he was concerned was the ability to give a little bit to the small people, which is you and I. It's very easy for high-flying entrepreneurs, marketers, that top 3% to make money online, but it's very, very difficult for the 97%, which is you and me and the rest of the people here, to make it online. Many of us here have been involved with various platforms and schemes online already. Some of us has lost money as well. And the whole idea that Ash Mufarad had was to be able to design something that would cater for the 97% who aren't able to do it online. So he came up with this idea of Onpassive, which we are going to present to you today. Now, Onpassive at the moment hasn't launched, and because it hasn't launched, we are what is called the Go Founders. We are in the pre-launch stage, okay, and the Go Founders position is still open to people who are watching this video now. And many of us are already Go Founders who are here at the moment. We are, in basic terms, the beta testers for the platform of Onpassive. So let's just run over and go through some of the products and services that Onpassive are going to be giving you as a founder member, reseller, or a customer. Okay, we are all going to be founders because we are in pre-launch. After the launch date, you are either going to be a reseller or a customer. And these products will be available to all of us in one way, shape, or form. So let's have a look at them. Okay, we are on Zoom at the moment. This is why we're doing this webinar. Onpassive are going to have their own similar thing. Now, every single product and service that you see now on this chart has been built specifically for Onpassive from the bottom up. It's not been copied, it's not been reproduced, it is being built by Onpassive itself. They are going to have a webinar service. It's going to be called Connect Me. Within that media package, there's also going to be video chat, video conferencing, video marketing, SMS, MMS, okay, chats, facilities, and a lot more. So let's just run through some of them. You're going to have payment transfers, you're going to have digital wallets, you're going to have a marketplace, you're going to have email campaigns, you're going to have click funnels, you're going to have a print shop, digital marketing, IP trackers, and a lot more. All these are going to be available under one roof. At the moment, if you do anything online, if you have a business or you are trying to market anything online, you know already that you have to go all over the shop to get all of these things. If you've got an email campaign going out, you have to use an email server for that. If you are doing anything to do with webinars, you either have to use Zoom or any other web channel to be able to do that. You have to get that from a separate place. Any of your chat room stuff that you do, whether it's Facebook or anything like that, you have to use a different platform for that. Any domain names you have to buy individually. Any autoresponders, you have to go all over the place for these. What Onpassive is going to do, it's going to bring these all under one roof for one payment to have all of these things. So let's just look a little bit more now at why these things are important, okay? Onpassive is looking for those products, okay, to give you a opportunity to build your business online. And when I say your business online, I'm not meaning necessarily your own business. You don't have to have your own business to make money online with Onpassive. You can use the Onpassive's products and services itself as the business. This is what myself and Peter are going to be doing, and a lot of other people as well. But if you have got your own business, you can also market your own business through the Onpassive platform as well. But I have to say, you don't have to. So some of the benefits of the products that we are going to see with Onpassive. For a start, there is no recruiting or converting of leads. It's 100% done for you, guaranteed. They guarantee to drive traffic to your business. And when I say business, I mean either the Onpassive business or your own business. Okay, there is no recruiting. They will market for you, and they will convert those leads that they market for you for your business. And alongside that, okay, they will drive traffic to your site. It's self-funding. That means that you're only going to be out of pocket once, You pay once, and then the remainder of your payments will come out of commissions that you will make from being a reseller or other customers that will be below you. It's all done for you. You do not have to do anything. You don't have to make any funnels. All of the links are done for you. They do absolutely everything for you. Already now in the back office of your GoFounders, you'll see at least 140 different links that you can use to market the Onpassive platform. It's got every imaginable tool and service that is going to be accessible to you for your own success. Okay, anything that you think that happens online now to do with marketing, Onpassive will create, and a lot more. They're looking into already online education, online businesses so that you can have remote logging in, online accounting, and lots more. So anything that you can think of to do with businesses online, Onpassive have got their finger in that pie, and they are looking into that market. It's easy accessible in one place, like I said, all on the roof. No copycats or recycled tech because they build it themselves, and you will have the lowest price anywhere, guaranteed. Okay, all for one price. So let's think about some of the benefits that one Onpassive is going to do. It's a fund solution for any cause. Okay, that means that you can use that money for anything that you want. There is no qualifications. Okay, you just do it. Okay, and you can use that money for anything. If that money is in your wallet, you can take it out at any time. It's immediate payment. It gives you an unlimited residual income, and it is paid on a daily basis. Like I said, if it's in your wallet, you can draw it out, and you can draw it out in various currencies. You can draw it out in fiat, which is pounds, euros, dollars, or any other currency, or you can withdraw it out in cryptocurrency. The choice will be yours in your back office. And it's a top marketing solution, automatically 100% done for you. So let's carry on with some of the benefits. They're going to guarantee visitors and signups to your links. They're going to have breakthrough products for the automation and financial freedom that you are desiring online. At the end of the day, guys, we are here for one reason and one reason only: to make a residual income online. They are going to do that for us without us even having to lift a finger if we don't want to. Okay, so Richard Branson once said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes and then learn how to do it later. What do I mean by this? What I mean by this is, watching this presentation now, you probably don't understand everything I'm saying, but it is a fantastic opportunity, and opportunities don't come around that often. So what I'm suggesting to you today is to say yes, get back in contact with the person who brought you here, get some more information, okay, and then learn on the go, okay? You're never going to be at a position where you learn absolutely everything before you join. So take that plunge, okay, and then become a go-founder within Onpassive, okay? So some things you never change by fighting against existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the old models obsolete. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been online now for quite a while. Now, some of the companies that you see online now, some of the big companies have been around for a fair while, for 10 years. You've got the Googles, the Apples, the Microsofts, the Facebooks, Instagram, even though that's Facebook, it was separate. All these people have been around for a long time now. It certainly is now time to get a new kid on the block. And I believe 100% that Onpassive is going to be that new kid on the block. Okay, so let's have a look at the new business model and why it's unique. Okay, this business model is unique because they provide a platform to those businesses so that they can become more successful. If you do anything online now with a business, know how to market your business online. Okay, Onpassive will mark business online for you. They seek to increase abundance. That means that they are going to physically go out there and increase the visuality of your business online. They provide those who have no businesses, which is the likes of me and Peter, and probably a lot of people here who are going to use Onpassive, success in the online marketplace with a plug and play system, which is Onpassive, okay, that guarantees their success. Okay, so let's move on to why do we need Onpassive? A lot of you probably thinking, well, I know what I'm doing already, so why do I need another platform? I can get all my bits and pieces from the places I know already. So let's have a look at the old marketing at the moment that you probably do online. Okay, now this is not just online. A lot of this applies to any business model outside of the internet as well. Most of them are based on competition and conflict. That means pitting one person against others, having targets that you have to meet for any bonuses. And it's all to do with one person conflicting against another person to make those targets that you're told. Okay, 97% of the things that you see online, you probably already know, turn out to be a scam. And they also turn out to be an absolute money pit. You're told you only have to pay, and then you have to pay again and again and again without getting absolutely nothing back from it. You end up paying and paying and paying and getting nothing back. We've all been there, and it's not a nice scenario you're in, because you think, if I pay this once, and next time, I'm going to make that money. Okay. It normally requires selling or recruiting, and sometimes the tools you have to buy separately to actually market the thing in the first place. There's never any guarantees, and they put marketers against each other, and the compensation that they give as a reward is normally based on their own efforts. So with Onpassive, it's completely different. It's based on a mutual benefit. So let's take what me and Peter are doing right now. We're gaining nothing by having this webinar now, but everybody who's coming here is gaining something. We're doing it for the benefit of absolutely everyone, because we know the more that we help everybody, the more we all succeed. And that is what the business model is all about with Onpassive. It's all about helping each other. The more that we help each other, the more that we all collectively succeed. It's a real business with real products and backed by real people. It's self-funding. That means you pay once to use it, and you're never out of pocket again. You don't have to market, because Onpassive does it for you. You don't have to recruit, because Onpassive does it for you. And every tool that you need for that success is all part of the Onpassive platform. And they're all included for a very, very one-off low price. Now, this is a very important next thing that I'm going to tell you here now. It comes with 100% lifetime money back guarantee. At the moment, to become a founder within the Onpassive Go Founders platform, it will cost you $97. Okay, that is not going to be around for very much longer. It's shortly going up to $149, and we are going to be launching this year. So that window of opportunity to get in as a founder is only going to be open now for a very short time at $97. Marketers compete only for themselves within Onpassive. You do not have to do anything for anybody else. And with the revolutionary breakthrough compensation, you're going to be absolutely blown away. So let's move on to the compensation plan now. Now, I really do not want to dwell too long on the compensation plan, because there's just absolutely a bunch of figures that you're probably not going to let sink in and not comprehend, okay, what we are going on about here. Have you got the compensation plan up there, Pete? There we go. Okay, so what we're looking at now is a 3x10 force matrix. So if you have 3 members within your team that you either personally bring in, whether they are there from Onpassive bringing them in, or whether they come in via spillover from the top, it really, really doesn't matter. If they fall into your team, they're yours and you earn money off them. Okay, so this is a 1x10 force matrix compensation plan that we see here now. It's actually going to be a 3 by infinity, but for the purpose of this compensation plan and the figures here, we're using this. Now, you have 4 different price packages there, and each of these packages, the 25, 125, 250, and 500, will have various products and services attached to each of these packages that you can buy to use the products and services when we launch for Onpassive, whether you are going to be a reseller or a customer. Okay, so let's just have a look at some of the figures now. Okay, so if you came in at the 25 level, this is only, you pay this once. You don't pay it twice, you pay it once, because once you've paid it once, then the remainder of that monthly payments will come out of the money that you make from the members, which are theirs and going to be below you. Now, in real terms, we imagine that within 3 to 6 months of becoming a founder on launch, you will get down to around about level 4. Okay, so the 81 mark there. So you'll have around about between 40 to 81 members within your team. Now, if you have those sort of people in there, you're going to be picking up a round figure of $168 per month. Now, what Onpassive does is it forces you to be successful. And what I mean by this is, if you have enough money in your money, yes, I'll explain spillover in a second for you, Zoran. What I mean by forcing you to be successful, if you have more than the 25 in your wallet, you can use those commissions to upgrade to the package 2, which is 125 plus a 25, which is 150. If you've got people in your team that are in a package above you, you cannot touch that money that is above you in the commissions until you move up to that package. But that money doesn't go somewhere else. It will stay in your wallet until you move up into the next package. And as soon as you move up to the next package, you will then be able to take those commissions. So if you've got between 40 and 81 people within your members in your team, you will automatically be moved up to package 2 at the 125, which is 150. And then you can then have those commissions that are in those levels. Now, that means that you'll be picking up the 30, 135, 189, and 405. That total comes to $759. Now, if you've got 81 people and they are both in package 2, you're going to be picking up per month $927. So if you run your eyes across then to the right and you have moving up into the other packages, you can see the sort of money along the right hand side on the running total that you can possibly earn from the Onpassive model. Now, these figures are only estimates. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor, and these are only estimates of what is possible for you. Now, Zoran asked about spillover. How spillover works is everybody only has a maximum of 3 people. Myself, Peter, and many, many people here have got a lot more than 3 people. So anybody that is past 3 will then move down to people below us and start filling up them. And once they get 3, they then anybody who's excess moves down and down and down. So even if you start with nobody on day 1 and you are a founder, automatically you are going to get spillover from the people above, and it's going to come falling down to fill up your 3 from word go. So from word go, you're going to be off to a flyer without having to lift a finger. Now, this is apart from the marketing campaigns that Onpassive are going to be doing on a regular basis that are going to be driving traffic to your business. And anybody that comes into your business that falls below you, it doesn't matter how they come in, whether you sponsor these people or not, whether they come in by spillover or whether they come in by the company, you get paid on them. Okay, so let's look at, again, some of the features of why this system here is so effortless. Okay, It builds your team and grows your business. It provides unlimited rotators, fresh websites, and designated pages to many, many people through the marketing campaigns that Onpassive, okay, that are going to be doing. Okay, they automatically send traffic to your sites, gives streamless reviews, converts and joins these people for you without you having to lift a finger. And it's all developed using artificial intelligence for the algorithms that you need. Okay, so let's think about some more of the benefits. It's a fun solution for any cause. You can use that money for anyone. If it's there, you can take it out. It gives unlimited residual income and it's paid daily. Top marketing automation done for you 100% by Onpassive. Guarantee signups and visitors to your business using breakthrough products for automation and financial freedom. So let's have a look at this founder's position that I've been harping on about now. Okay, we've got a little some information here on the screen of how the founder's position has been growing over the last year and a half or so ago within Onpassive. So all the way back in the 15th of January 2019, there were around about 10,000 founders. And as you can see going down the line here, okay, towards the end of January, it moved up to 15,000 and then into March 18, 23 in April and 28. And then let's just jump forward then to January of this year, we're at 56,000 founders. So start looking down then from January, February, March, April, May, and June. June, we topped over the 100,000. Okay, July and August, we've been going at around about 25,000 per month. At the moment, now we are sat on 150,000 and we are almost going up by 1,000 a day. So on to the next screen then. You can see we are now at 150,000 right now from this Zoom on the 18th of August. We are at 153,000. Now, the reason I've also got a unicorn on the picture here to the left-hand side, Pete, if you can bring that up. Keep up, Pete.
Should be showing, okay. Ray. I put it on.
Okay, so the reason we've got the unicorn on the left-hand side there is because on launch, okay, sorry, on launch, the Onpassive platform will be an online unicorn company. And that means that it will have a net worth of $1 billion. And that is made up purely and simply by the amount of founders that are in the system at the moment, all coming in at the minimum rate of $25. Okay, so we've already surpassed that and we are going to be a unicorn company. Some people are saying we're going to be a super unicorn company. We'll have to wait and see, but it's certainly exciting times. So let's just drop back now to why it is important to be a founder before the launch. Okay, what is a founder position going to give to you within the Onpassive program? Okay, you're going to get exclusive access to the GoFounders website. Okay, you are going to have early access to all the products and services that are going to be available to the resellers and customers before launch. You get priority positioning within the company matrix. Okay, now this is a separate matrix to the one I showed you, and at this stage we don't know too many details about it, but you will have priority positioning within it. Okay, you're also going to be a member of the inner circle, which means you're going to be a beta tester, which means you're going to be able to brainstorm, give feedback, and also ideas of what things you feel that Onpassive can use to benefit us all within the online marketing space. So expect to be impressed like never before if you become a founder. Many of us here are already. The one thing I would like to say and go back over again is that if you do become a founder, it is 100% risk-free guaranteed. That means you pay your $97, which is the figure at the moment. If you are not at all happy now or in the future or whenever it may be, you can ask to have your money back and it will be paid back to you whenever you like. Okay, so it's 100% risk-free guaranteed. Not only that, you can actually pay with a Visa or MasterCard, and so you're actually then covered by the Visa or MasterCard guarantee as well. Okay, so are you all ready to dream and take immediate action to become a Go founder within Onpassive? I really hope you do. Please get back in contact with the person who has brought you here. Okay, they will be able to then give you as much information as you need to answer any questions. We will be opening it up shortly for some questions and answers. I'm just going to go over some of the chat to see if there's any questions I can answer from there. Let's have a look. The recording did get pressed, Andy. Yep. Okay. So has anyone got any questions before we open it up to some of the leaders to give us their views on why they joined our Go Founders and Onpassive? If you just pop your name in the chat and we'll open it up to you. If not, I'll invite a couple of people on to share with them. Okay, let's have a look, see who we've got then. Okay, I would like to invite in, please, Marty DeGamo. Marty, can you unmute yourself, please? Words of wisdom.
Yep. Thanks, Red. Great meeting. The reason I was even looking for something was I thought there had to be something where everybody gets a fair shake. It was pie in the sky, though. I thought it didn't exist. And I did learn how to market, and I could market, but the problem, I couldn't bring anybody with me. And some of these gurus tell you to follow them, but in reality, they really can't duplicate what they're doing. And with Onpassive, everything's duplicated. You become a pro on day one. Why? They run traffic for you. They build for you. They educate people for you. I mean, you know, you can learn all the details down the road, but what else are you looking for? If you've been online 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years, like myself, 16, I was looking 16 years ago for Onpassive, and it didn't exist yet, where people could get in. They don't have to be a Rhodes Scholar to figure out how to do all the traffic and the games you got to play to try to get leads, or you get in a solo ad and you get used up leads. You make people mad because you're spamming them. They don't even remember they're on a list, and you just beat people up, and nobody wants that. And then everybody else is paying, the 97% are paying for the 3% to be successful. And this company makes it a level playing field. And if you get the facts, you don't need anybody to talk you into it. The facts will sell themselves. That's pretty much all I have.
Thank you very much, Marty, for your input. Invite somebody else in.
What about Arthur?
Arthur Gully, unmute yourself, sir.
Yes. Good to be here. Thank you, Peter and Red. Good to see you, Marty. Now, I got a question to ask, especially the new people. Does social media pay you to use their products? Good question, isn't it? What I'll tell you Onpassive, when you saw that scale, that chart with the income, We don't, the disclaimer is we don't guarantee anything, but I know that we don't get paid to use any of these products. We have to purchase them from different locations in order to run an online business. But with this company, Onpassive, you make money and you're using the products, and eventually over time, your profits are going to exceed your costs. So at that point, you won't have to pay for the product. They'll be free for you. And you continually use them, and you continue to share it with other people. Eventually, they'll get at that same level of opportunity that you are. This is, I've never seen anything like this before. And this is why we call it revolutionary, because nobody's doing this. They haven't been doing it. Everybody, a lot of companies are doing artificial technology. They're speaking of, you don't have to recruit, you don't have to sell automation. But one thing they left out that I have not seen to this day is they do not provide the traffic. So my thing is this: the traffic that Onpassive is sharing with us, promoting and sending eyes to our websites or company. If they can get us, we at 153,000 pounds worldwide. So if they're doing that, and we're growing almost a little over 1,000 per day, and sometimes 2,000 a day, and if they can do that, and we haven't even launched yet, then what do you think they're gonna do for us when we do launch? All this traffic that you're gonna be paying for is going to be outstanding, phenomenal. My thing is this: when that price goes up to 149, it's still a benefit of a discount, even at the 97 or the 149. Think about it. Onpassive actually costs $997. So this, we all are getting a discount. So my thing is, what is a 149 or a 97 compared to what we've already spent in some of these companies and platforms that we've been doing for years? I've seen companies are paying, you have to pay $97, $100, $150 every month, when you only have to do this one time. And then we got our guarantee, lifetime guarantee. So my thing is this: time is running out. The train has left the station. So if you don't be standing at the station when the train comes through to get picked up, you're gonna miss out on an opportunity. And remember, the opportunity only comes once in a lifetime. And don't wait on time, because time does not wait on anyone.
Wait on you.
I thank you all for allowing me to speak. But just,
Thank
we
you.
are in this together. We're in it.
Thank you very much, Arthur. I'd just like to pick up on one of the things that Arthur said, actually, which is very, very true. Onpassive is going to drive traffic to us. Now, with every single product that Onpassive use, everybody who uses it automatically gets a 7-day free use of the Onpassive product. So let's take Zoom, what we're using at the moment. The product, the media product that they'll be using is going to be called Connect Me. Now, all you people now have signed in to use the Zoom link. Now with Connect Me, every single person that signs in to use Connect Me to do a meeting like we're doing now, or whatever it may be, it really doesn't matter. Every single one of these people that sign in will automatically become, get a free 7-day trial on the Onpassive Connect Me platform. They're going to love how easy it's to use. They're going to love how quick it is. It's not capped like Zoom is. You have to pay to have more than 50 people on it. Pete's already paid just to have it at the moment. This is all going to be within the price of not just that one product, but also the other products. They're going to love what they see over the 7-day period. They're then going to end up being a customer. And guess what? As soon as they sign up as a customer, they're in your team, and you are making the commissions off them without having to lift a finger. Okay, so let's just expand that through all the products and services that Onpassive are going to have for us to use in one place. And every single one of those products, every single person that uses those products will have an automatic 7-day free trial to use that within Onpassive. They're going to love it. They're going to sign up. They're going to want to use it again. They end up becoming a customer, and most of them will love it so much they're going to want to tell their friends about it, which means they're going to become a reseller, and the whole thing just expands and expands, and they all come into your team without you having to lift a finger. Okay, it is a phenomenal thing, and like Arthur's just said, time is running out. Onpassive will be launching this year. Okay, so we've got a maximum of 4 months. That train is leaving. It depends on whether you want to take a seat on the train or you're going to be waving off at the station. It's entirely up to you. Thank you very much, Arthur.
Okay, shall we invite Paul Angus if he can unmute himself?
Yes, hi guys. Hope you can hear me and see me this week. So I'm down in the hallway, so hopefully my signal's good. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Ah, good. Right, thanks for inviting me on, guys. It's been a really strange day today. I'm back at work now. I live sort of about 10 or 15 miles east of Peterborough in the UK. And I work for an electrical company. I'm a driver. There's only one driver there, and it's me. I deliver to electricians all around in the local areas. And on the way into work, I heard that our great British store, Marks and Spencer's, are laying off 7,000 people in the next 3 months. So that was quite a shock on the way in. But we were also waiting for our owners of the company to come in today for our annual review to see whether we've got jobs. So we found out for the second year in a row we're not getting a pay rise or the bonus that was promised to us, and they're keeping me on part-time. So at the moment I'm only there from 9 till 1, and they keep me part-time until the end of the furlough, which is the 31st of October. Now, a lot of people thought that the furlough would help a lot of people, a lot of businesses stay in business, but it hasn't worked out that way. So every week, every other day, there's companies losing lots and lots of people. So I got talking while I was out delivering to an electrician who's a subcontractor. And he said his work had really dropped, even though he's getting work through someone else. But he said he didn't really want to go into business for himself because it was quite risky, which led me to speak to him about this. He said, well, how does it work in a nutshell? Is it simple? Yeah, can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can hear him. Red, I think it's you dropping out.
Right, sorry. Yeah,
carry on, Paul.
I got speaking to this electrician, and he said, no.
Yeah, you can hear. We can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
It's yours. Red is dropping out.
You're breaking up, I'm afraid, Paul.
Right. Yeah, I'm in the best part of the house, unfortunately. But anyway, if you can hear me, I explained Onpassive not so much as a business, but as a global club. And he said, oh, I like clubs. I said, well, this is a global club with millions of people going to be in it, with products and services that we're going to use. But the good difference is, instead of on a day-to-day basis, we do everything by subscription. We pay our rent, we pay our bills, and we pay them monthly. I said, but we even get paid monthly, right? He said, yeah. I said, well, with this club that we've got called Onpassive, we're going to get paid daily, and sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, maybe. And he said, God, that sounds really good. He said, but I'm not very good in business. I said, you don't need to be. You just need to be a member, and you don't need to sell anything. So he took my card, and he just said, oh, it sounds quite simple. And I think that's how it is, because at the moment, with the way the jobs are going, even tradespeople like that, electricians, they're getting worried what's going to happen at Christmas and thereafter, and what are they going to do? So I think we've got a brilliant solution for them. And looking at the slides tonight, the new slides are just absolutely brilliant. So I'm really pleased to be involved. To say I'm 61 now, so I don't know by the end of the year whether I'm going to have a job there, even though there's only one driver and it's me. They could get rid of me, they might not use it. But at 61, I don't relish the thought of actually going out looking for another job, because also on the TV, there was a pub in the Midlands that said he advertised for a bar staff and 600 people attended or applied for.
Wow.
It. So can you imagine what it's going to be like next year? So lucky for us, Onpassive is going to launch in 2020, and it's going to really be a great solution for all of us. So thank you very much for inviting me on. I'm really looking forward to the future.
Thank you, Paul. That was great. Thank you very much.
I just want to answer one of Andy's questions. If you have multiple positions, are you allowed to withdraw in multiple currencies? And the answer is, every position you have, you can select how you want to withdraw that commissions that you have in your wallet.
Okay. Is anybody else would like to speak? Colin, where about you? Would you like to speak? Unmute yourself.
Hey guys, yeah, you hear
Colin?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
How you doing? Yeah, look, great to be on again here a few weeks, and to say we have to mention the man again. He's just been on there, Paul Angus, is who I met, and once I got talking to him and got to know him, but as a person first of all, is how we connected, and really when we started to talk about what Onpassive was, considering we were talking about back and forward about what we do and what we've been learning to do, especially online with what's happened in the last few months. It just basically was everything in a nutshell, is what I really liked about it. And look, we've seen a list of a lot of the services, AA and IT services products that potentially are going to be on here. So as an opportunity on its own, I think it's fantastic for what it can become, but also the opportunity to maybe be able to present our own online businesses, which is going to be an added bonus. And as I say, all the things that I've tried to do in the last year or two, but basically this is going to give us all the answers, and that is, trying to present, trying to make things a little better, try and get a few people to look at it, try and get a few people on board, and also to help them. And I think that's what it's all about. I always believe there's enough out there for everybody. And as Red said at the top of the show, you guys are on here giving up your time. Why? Just to share, to help us all. And that's what I bought into. But, say the first thing is sometimes we invest in people. And I say it again, Paul was a gentleman, took a bit of time out on his own. We got chatting, and here we are, and I'm absolutely delighted. So grateful to him and the rest of you. And to be honest, for $97, well,
exactly,
to be honest,
80 quid.
I've spent a few $97 and end up with a sore head. So the next morning, so at the end of the day, this is a very small investment, and it's absolutely fantastic. So thanks, guys. Delighted to be here, and I look forward to this every week. So appreciate it.
Thanks very much,
Thanks,
mate.
Colin. Can I just?
Should we invite? Go on, say something.
Yeah, I was going to say, because obviously I just want to give you a bit of background about obviously me and Red, because we've actually been involved in this business now for 2 years. And when we actually first saw this opportunity, or when this was presented to us through a webinar, we were invited to have a look at it by Derek Ventler. And at the time, there was only a handful of people on the webinar, and there was only about 2,000 people actually involved in the business at that time.
Yeah,
and,
they didn't even have a name.
Yeah, and Onpassive didn't even have a name, and we didn't even have a back office to Go Founders at the time. It was something that was talked about by Ash. He had a vision, and he shared that vision with us, and we've seen it now come to fruition. We've had obviously we've got the back office now, and it's outstanding on its own. It's just worth $97 just having the back office of Go Founders without the changeover to go to Onpassive. But as I said, we've been involved in it over 2 years. We've seen a big change, and like with any big business like this, it does take time for it to launch. It's been up till now. It's been over 2 years in the making, and but we're getting ready now. Very soon we're going into the soft launch, and that's before we go into obviously the full launch. The soft launch is basically to test everything out for Onpassive, and obviously we are, as Go Founders, we are the beta testers, like Red said. So I just wanted to obviously put my little bit in. Anyone else want to speak up? Or
I think we should invite a lady on.
Yeah, that'd be good. We got a lady we could.
Barbara Johnson, unmute yourself, please, if you want to speak.
Oh, hello. How is everyone?
How you doing? Very good, thank you, Barbara. Good. Share with us.
Well, I've been in this since July of 2018. And before that time, I was in business with Ash before. And I made good money. And it happened like he said, they just took our money or so what. But anyway, I would have went with him anywhere because he is such a nice man. And he He tells the truth. I've never heard a lie out of his mouth. And I've really enjoyed these 2 years, even though I haven't made any money. I certainly haven't lost any, so that's a good thing. But I don't have a whole lot of followers behind me or referrals, but I've done better the last month because more people are really hearing about it and are ready to get in. And also this pandemic and people not working, of course, has brought people looking at other places also. Of course, my family and friends don't want to hear anything I've got to say, but that's all right. They'll wish they had have.
They'll come on board in the end. They always do.
Yes, they do. But my question today was, do you think we could get a copy of those slides that you did today?
Yeah, I can't see why not.
Yeah, I can't see why not.
If you say no, it's all right. I understand.
No, I mean, yeah, I can't see any reason why not. I mean, we made them up, and the reason myself and Peter made them up is because the old slides that we had were over a year old, and we felt that they just needed to be brought up a little bit, you know, to be in line with what's going on now. I mean, if you want a copy, you're more than welcome to have a copy to do it for yourself. It's not a problem, and anybody else if they want to. It's not a problem.
Thank you.
We have Mike Ellis on, so can we invite Mike?
I think we should.
Yeah. Hello, Mike.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, it was great.
We can, Mike.
Yeah, sorry I got here late. I get a kick out of your guys' group. I think I'm the only one with the accent here. Everybody understands everybody. I have to listen very, very hard, but I'm learning. Yeah, Peter and Red, you guys are doing just a great job. This is absolutely terrific what you're bringing to people. An opportunity to see what Onpassive is, and in my experience, and I know it's in yours too, when people understand what's in front of them, what they have in hand, they're just in. And it really doesn't matter how many people you bring in on your team initially. It really doesn't. If you can bring in 1, 2, 3, you're just in such a great shape going forward. And as Onpassive launches this year, 2020, just hang on to your hats, everybody. It's going to be a really, really fun into the year going into 2021. And 2021, I know we're going to have a big blast. Ash is going to put it on. I'm not sure where yet. But it's going to be a joy to get together with everybody because everybody's going to be able to afford to go. Yeah. There won't be any excuses. Everybody's going to be making really, really good money. And we'll get there and maybe play around the golf or go scuba diving or snorkeling, but just have a really, really good time. And because of the time everybody's put into this, believe me, when that happens, you're going to deserve it. And I think that's going to happen early in probably spring 2021. And it's going to be a fun time. But Red and Peter, yeah, just keep it up. You guys are crushing it. Absolutely love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thanks very much,
Thanks, Mike. Thank you for your words. Okay, is anybody else? So are we?
Let's just check the chat, see if there's anything else on here. No, I think that's about it. We're on the 1 hour now. So I think unless anybody's got any questions, we'll call it a day.
Just very quickly, Red, if you don't mind.
Certainly. Go for it.
Yeah, Kevin Miller, one of my friends who have brought in tonight, presentation. He did ask one question. Does anybody know how many UK founders we have? I don't know personally.
I don't know either.
We don't know.
We had a guess at one point, didn't we, Pete? Yeah. And that was early on. I don't, to be honest, I don't know, and I would not know how to find out, to be honest. I mean, part of the reason why we've sort of got the UK groups about at the moment is trying to bring all the UK people together under one roof so that we can work as a unit. for the benefit of each other, rather than being fragmented all over the place. If we can work as a unit, then we're stronger together. And basically that's what myself and Peter and other people are trying to do, is to work together to try and bring us all together. Obviously people have got various other ways of doing stuff, but I firmly believe that we are stronger together. We can answer more questions together because somebody will know the answers to it, and if we're doing any presentations, we can get more eyes on what we are doing individually. So there you go. Okay, and the question on there was all the staff. That's a good question. That is, Kevin. How are they paying the staff in India with the products haven't launched yet? Ash Mufarid is paying all the staff out of his own pocket at the moment. All the money that is being paid for the Go Founders is going to be used for the marketing campaign. That's as far as I know at the moment. As far as the money is concerned that's paying the staff, he is paying it.
Okay.
I'm glad that me and Mike Ellis are on the same wavelength on that one then. Obviously I got that one right. Okay, right. Then thanks very much. Lovely to see you on here. If you're new, please get in contact with the person who invited you here. If you've got any more questions, get in contact with them. If they get stuck, then you can always come back to myself or Peter, and we'll try and answer as many of the questions as possible. There's no hidden agenda here. This is just a fantastic opportunity for everybody. There is no qualifications and anybody can do this. Anyway, that's it for me, Pete.
Okay. Well, I think you've said it all right again. So we'll finish there, and I will put the recording on later for people to review the recording. Okay, thank you everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again.
Ta-da.